Well, the weekend has officially begun, and we welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. Hey, Dave.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Now, it's no secret at the end of quarters, players will wait until just after the buzzer sounds to fire up heaves, so they won't hurt their field goal percentage. To encourage a nothing-to-lose approach on these plays, many say it's past time that the league only counts the makes in those situations. Kevin, kind of interesting.
Yeah, it is. Do it. Thanks, TA. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. We've got Wall. Also, Kispert out there. Jaylen Brown out there with Mohamed Bamba. And it's Pokusevski in at the four-man position. And for the Jazz, they've got Lauri Markkanen. Thompson is out there with Rose. Then there's Draymond Green. The last game of the season is always surrounded with a lot of hope. Playoff hopes for most teams, and Greg, hopes for the future for the others.
In one way or another, every player is happy to reach this point, either so they can finally get their playoff run started or so they can get their well-deserved rest in the offseason.
Now, here's Thompson. Good on the three-point shot.
And Markkanen, the big fella, has nice court vision, solid at finding open teammates.
And then Brown with the dunk.
Great power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk.
Yeah, for sure. That was a take no chances, take no prisoner slam right there, guys.
Green breaking loose. It's good.
Great pass by Thompson. His playmaking abilities so underrated.
Ball passes to Pokusevski. Markkanen against Brown. And there's the bucket for Markkanen.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Brown. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game. Jazz have gotten their first three shots to go in for it to start off this game. And, Clark, don't you have to admire the way the Mavericks are always looking to compete?
Yeah, I like that, Kevin. It's a good point by you. It starts at the top of the organization. I mean, the team has really avoided any kind of lengthy rebuild, to their credit. They want to win, and this team is definitely capable of doing that. And this is how you want to start the ball game. 4 for 4 from the field. Seems like they're right on point and can't miss.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And, Kevin, little plays like that one will help them manage this lead heading into the half. How about the determination?
Got a hand on it. Ball against Markkanen. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Brown. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And the vertical that Brown has is quite impressive. As relentless a finisher that you'll find in this league.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game. Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
The pass to Pokusevski, and he makes that one.
Boy, Brown, not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
Utah leading by 4. Outside, Markkanen. Passes to Thompson. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
Tell you what, early in the game, these kinds of plays can really set the tone.
The Mavericks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Brown outside. Rebounded by the Jazz.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Green breaking loose. And there's the bucket for Markkanen. Markkanen's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively. After a relatively slow start to his career, Mo Bamba has seen increased playing time, finally getting the opportunity to show why he was drafted 6th overall in 2018.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
And for Bamba, his shot blocking and ability to space the floor really stood out.
And Greg, that's a very valuable and unique combination. I mean, this guy has a 7'10" wingspan, covers a lot of ground defensively, moves his feet well, has a nice stroke. And his height, he's able to get a lot of clean looks from beyond the arc.
And he makes all 3. Mavericks trail by 8. It's Brown on the wing. He's covered by Brown. Brown dishes to Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
Bamba's showing you a sense for when to cut. Really well done. He's got agility and excellent size in the pick and roll.
Pass to Brown. Nice ball movement by Utah. Up top, Walker. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Just 5 to shoot. Balmora. Another miss by Utah. For Dallas, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Bamba passes to Brown. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Pass to Pokusevski. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the knee.
Here's Shannon. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10. Right at him. Get to the rack.
Falls checked in for the Mavericks. Black comes in for John Wall. Here's Black. Down low. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Here's Shannon. The Mavericks making the shot. Up top, Brown. Fall with the rebound.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. The Mavericks have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2. That free throw good from Brown. You know, GA, something you notice about this Jazz team, they love to shoot the three. Statistics tell you that, and they tell you that.
And, Kevin, not only do they love it, they do it well. The two, sadly, don't always go hand in hand, but these guys can really hurt you from range when they get going.
Now, here's Brown. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Oh, he got hacked on the three. And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. But double checking and the game continues on.
To the middle. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Jazz lead by 4. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
And, you know, when the bench is playing such a big role early, that certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
On the court for Dallas here in the second, Luke Kennard out there with Black. Then it's Reddish, and it's Fall into the second. Position. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the Bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you. Frank, we know that Klay Thompson had 941 days between NBA games because of those injuries. But he was using that experience away for good.
And Klay announcing with that his family foundation would have a 941-day initiative. Programs to help workers who have suffered career setbacks. Thompson helping others with their comeback.
Hey, guys, if you let Brown get close to the basket, you face the consequences. Just a tremendous athlete with unreal dunking ability.
Thompson outside. Markkanen against Brown. At the elbow, Green. Nice ball movement by Utah. And Thompson puts up a deep three, and they recover it. The Jazz with another miss. On the wing, Brown. Playing Sacramento, he was nearly unstoppable. Can't connect from short range.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Ball against Markkanen. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And I like that. Markkanen needs to play like a 7-footer because he's got the talent, but he also has a pretty strong frame when he wants to use it.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Right at the free throw line. Good work there as it goes. And now a 10-point Jazz lead.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Nice read from the big fella. Markkanen demonstrating a solid feel with his passing.
Here's Brown. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. And it goes on Draymond Green.
How about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Nice. Straight power there. Straight power.
Yeah, I love that determination right there.
And Markkanen can give you, Greg, a solid defensive effort at both the 3 and the 4.
And Kevin, many thought Markkanen was a defensive liability. But given credit, worked hard to prove he wasn't. And while not a superb defender, he has become a plus defender for this team. Nice work. Inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
Well, Clark, here's an interesting stat trend of the 2022 season. More shots are taken from three-point range. but fewer makes on average per shot.
Yeah, the volume has gone up, but the makes have not. You know, more teams are launching triples, and more defenses, quite honestly, Kevin, are focused on challenging those shots. Not surprising to see the numbers trending in the direction you mentioned.
Rose gets to Walker. A second chance effort. And he lays it up and in. And the Jazz lead by 9.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Brown the pass to Pokusevski. And here comes Walker leading the fast break from outside the arc. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker. And the Jazz making a change here. Bolmaro's checked in. Mavericks trail by 9.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Ball taking his time here. To the inside. Bamba's shot is off. Utah's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Walker and the dunk by Walker.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Brown inside, working on Walker. Bamba's shot is off. Jazz leading by 11. Here's Shannon. Connects from three-point range. Shannon's got 9.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Kispert wide open. He fires. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
Really good point. I mean, you want to keep that balance, and attacking inside creates space for shooters, and having shooters creates opportunities inside, so it works hand in glove.
And you know there aren't many teams with a more dedicated fan base than Utah. Jazz fans are behind their team no matter what.
Bruce Brown was checked in for Utah.
The raw talent Bamba has, just so impressive. A shot blocking specialist who also makes an impact on the offensive end.
Shots good by Walker. 43 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Bamba, and the dunk by Bamba.
Well, I tell you, Bamba's wingspan and his standing reach is ridiculous. This dude was born to throw it.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, again, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Calls checked in for Bamba. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Here's Shannon. He's got 9. Brown trying to free himself up. That's good by Shannon. He's got 11. Mavericks trail by 13. Here's Black. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Fall. Off target at the rim. And so it's the Utah Jazz looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've been giving John Wall all sorts of problems.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. The second quarter got a lot more exciting for them as they were putting up big numbers and find themselves. And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. The Mavericks shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Derrick Rose is out there with Klay Thompson. Then there's Draymond Green. Then there's Markkanen. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And so long and aggressive from there. Thompson knows how to get the defense to foul.
It's his first trip to the line. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Takes it off the glass. Wall's got his first 2 points of the night.
Wall is so strong, he's able to brush off contact and still find ways to creatively score.
Thompson surveying the floor with his first shot attempt. That one good for 2. He's got 6.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Brown finds Bamba. They push it up 4 on 3. And it's Green with the jam.
And this has to fire Green up. Whenever he dunks it like that, it gets the whole team energized.
All with it. Now defended by Markkanen. Brown outside. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip. 5 for 10.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Thompson right side. 6 to shoot. Here's the 3. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
A team-first player. When Thompson notices one of his guys is uncovered, he is willing to get it to him.
Kispert kicks to Brown. And there's the pass to Pokusevski. Count that one. Pokusevski's got 6.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah.
Jazz fans, here comes the Utah Jazz.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Thompson finds Rose. Outside, Markkanen. Passes it to Thompson. About 3 off the mark. Mavericks trail by 15. Well, we're into the 3rd quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Kispert, the pass to Brown. Feeds to Thompson. And that one is off. And it's Utah the other way. Markkanen in the corner. Lots of room. Count that one. He points for him.
And the quick trigger of Markkanen is impressive. He got such a fluid release, too, especially on these catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Wall dishes to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Markkanen kicks to Rose. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is up and in. And the Jazz lead by 17.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on John Wall. The Jazz have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
Team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for. Around 80% on the season.
And guys, I'd have to credit the work they put in at the free throw line to practice this season. I mean, because they have noticeably improved since a year ago.
2 minutes remaining in the 3rd.
Brown inside, guarded by Walker. And it's Brown missing. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul. When you look at NBA salary numbers, Clark, some rosters are only guys on the max or the minimum, one or the other. What happened? What happened to the middle salary?
Yeah, it just kind of went away a little bit, Kevin. Well, when you have enough stars on your team, they take up the whole pie, and really they deserve it. But I think you got to have role players, too, who are willing to take a little less crumbs, so to speak. When you're talking 7 figures, crumbs is probably a misnomer.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just keep the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Kispert. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and taken control on the glass.
And the Jazz making a change here. Brown's checked in. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Markkanen. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Markkanen's got 10 points in the game.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior. I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so.
And especially when he caps it off with the steady one-hand jam.
Brown finds Walker. And here is Markkanen. Here's Shannon. Kennard covering. Lock at 6. And here's Brown outside. It's good on the putback.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Inside. Got a piece of it. Back to Black. Shoots over Markkanen, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Utah out in front, opening up a huge game. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, they've got Bamba. Black is out there with Luke Kennard. Then it's Reddish.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
And Clark, Commissioner Silver noted recently, as the league moves to a more selective viewing experience, load management could hurt revenues even further.
Yeah, you know, when more fans can pay to watch individual games, it's a bit of an a la carte system. I think you need that star power every night. And even beyond that, Kevin, I think players, all players, but particularly the star players, have a responsibility to try to show up for work every single night. And that really should be the mindset. I think it goes beyond revenue. I think it's just a matter of effort. You have a job, you should be looking to perform every time you have the opportunity. I understand rest, but I think rest should probably be confined to practice, not the game.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
Neesmith, he's checked in for the Jazz. Okashevsky's checked in for the Mavericks. Black comes in for John Wall. Pass to Balmora. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Brown. It's blocked. Here's Kispert. The wing jumper off target. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys. Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Jazz have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And Bamba pulls it down.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Here's Kispert. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his first.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency is, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
And with the internet and social media, players Clark have so much more ability to engage with the public and be heard. Is that important?
Kevin, anytime you can empower folks to share their voice, their stories, and be authentic in their own way, I think that's a positive. Player empowerment is something that social media avails, not only to players, but I think to everybody. It doesn't just bring attention to the game, but also causes and commitments players have to their respective communities and issues that are going on in the world. So I think it can be far more good than bad when you think about the platform of social media. Really love how Brown distributes the ball, keeping his eyes moving at all times.
Pass to Nesmith. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Bomar. Mavericks with the rebound.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Nice shot there by Bamba.
Well, games like this demonstrate the bright future Bamba has. He's got to be feeling good about how things are going right now.
To the paint. And he dumps it down.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Brown outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first.
Here goes on Aaron Nesmith.
And Brown is a guy who is hunting contact.
Shooting for Dallas.
Defenders have to be more cautious around him when they're defending.
2 shots.
Free throw good from Brown. We know, Greg, the league trending towards small ball, but some teams are having success playing 2 bigs up front.
And I think the key is having versatile big men. If they can space the floor and play in space, also be able to cover smaller players, why not get the added rebounding and rim protection?
On the pass to Walker. Shoots. And he gets it to go from the corner.
Yeah, not a perfectly set screen there, but got him just enough room to get that shot off.
Brown outside. And Brown throws it down hard.
Hey, guys, you're not going to slow down Brown when he's scoring the ball like this. I mean, he's simply on a tear right now.
There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Nesmith. Now here's Walker. And it's good. 2 points. 8 points for Walker. There's 1:47 left in the game. Pass to Kispert. And he drives in. Kicks it to Black. Pass to Brown. And finished off by Brown.
And right from the get-go, they stood out as the better team. Their hunger to dominate and play for each other was outstanding for the Jazz.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side,
one that I think most will try to forget.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season. And in this era of player movement, Greg, we're seeing guys often pick teams on fit or style of play. When they look at that, what are they looking into?
You want to have fun coming to work every day, Kevin. I mean, the money they're making, most guys are going to be set for life. But I think they recognize it's about the journey and who you have the opportunity to take that journey with.
Now, here's Neesmith. He's tightly guarded. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. That's tipped. Brown against Jackson. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist from Kispert.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. He could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
And Jackson gets it to go.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
There's 18 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Brown the pass to Fall. Second chance shot. A rebound by the Jazz. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You know, give them credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
Simply delaying the inevitable here. I mean, at this point, even if they miss the free throws, there's not enough time left.
Dallas calls timeout. They're behind by 27. 5 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
You know, honestly, I'm a bit in shock. I mean, he couldn't miss. Just look at this stat line. You've got to really see it to believe it. Complete confidence and all-out effort from him. And, you know, he made sure this was his night in spades.
And with their spot in the postseason assured, he's picking up just at the right time to be on top of his game. Both shots good from the stripe. Dallas calls timeout. Guys, what do you think?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
Knocks it loose, and that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Missed. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. That's it, folks.